Welcome to educational channel of sureshbhattclasses. Quantitative aptitude video on percent. Please watch all my videos in this series on percent as well as a percent video in the playlist of fast calculation tricks to learn how to calculate percent fast. This video is in continuation to the previous video in which we are solving the questions on votes in an election. Our question is, in an election between two candidates, 5% voters did not vote. 20% of polled votes were invalid. The winning candidate gets 62.5% of valid votes and wins by 1938 votes. Find total number of enrolled voters. Let us solve this question. We'll be solving this question by two methods. Let total votes be 100. 5% did not vote. It means that out of 100, 5% did not vote. It is equal to 5. The remaining polled votes are 95. 20% of polled votes were invalid. It means we have to take 20% of 95, and 20% of 95 is 19 votes. Remaining is 76. It is given that the winning candidate gets 62.5% of valid votes, and 100 minus 62.5 is 37.5, which the defeated candidate gets. The difference is 25%. So this is 25% of the valid votes, and 25% of valid votes is 25% of 76, which is again 19, and 19 of 100 is 19% votes. Therefore 19% is equal to 1938 votes. Therefore 100% vote equal to 1938 multiplied by 100 divided by 19. 19 divides 1938 for 102 times. So this gives 100% votes equal to 102 multiplied by 100 is 10,200 votes. The total votes or the total enrolled votes will be 10,200 votes. Now we can solve this question by another method. Let there be total vote X. 5% did not vote. It means that 95% people voted. So 95% is 95 upon 100. 20% votes were invalid. It means that 80% votes were valid. So that will be 80% is 80 upon 100. And 62.5% votes were in favor of winning candidate. Therefore 100 minus 62.5 of valid votes is 37.5 vote, and the difference is 25%. So 25% is 25 upon 100. This is equal to 1938 given to us. Now we can easily solve this question and we can find the value of X. 95 cancelled by 5 gives 19, and 100 cancelled by 5 gives us 20, and 20 cancels 80 for 4 times. 19 cancels 1938 for 102 times. 4 cancels 100 for 25 times, and 25 of denominator cancels 25 of numerator. This gives X equal to 102 multiplied by 100, which is 10,200. This way we can directly solve this question taking the value of total votes equal to X. Hope you have understood the solution by both the methods. We go to the next question. Our question is, two candidates contested an election. 20% of the voters did not vote. 10% of polled votes were invalid. The winning candidate gets 75% of valid votes and wins by 5220 votes. Find the total number of enrolled voters. Let there be 100 votes. 20% of this did not vote. So 20% of 100 is 20. So polled votes were 100 minus 20 is 80. 10% of this were invalid votes. So 10% of 80 is 8 vote. The balance is 72 votes. These are the valid votes. The winning candidate gets 75% of this valid votes. Thus the defeated candidate gets 25% of the valid votes, and their difference is 50% of valid votes, which the winning candidate gets more than the defeated candidate. So 50% of this is 36, and 36 of 100 is 36%. Therefore 36% is equal to 5220 votes. Therefore 100% is equal to 5220 multiplied by 100 divided by 36. 9 divides 36 for 4 times, and 9 divides 52 for 5 times, which is 45, and 52 minus 45 is 7. 9 divides 72 for 8 times, and balance is 0. We carry 0, and 0 is divided by 9 for 0 times, so it is 580. And 4 cancels 580 for 145 times. Thus the total number of votes equal to 145 multiplied by 100 is 14500, that is 14,500 votes. Let us solve this question by another method. Let total votes be X. 20% of the voters did not vote. It means that 80% of the voters voted. So 80% is 80 divided by 100. X multiplied by 80 divided by 100. 10% of the polled votes were invalid. It means that 90% were valid. So we multiplied by 90. 90% is 90 upon 100. And the difference between the votes of winning candidate and defeated candidate is 50%, as 75% of the polled votes were in favor of winning candidate. It means that 25% were the votes of defeated candidate, and 75% minus 25% is 50%. So 50% of this is 50 upon 100, and this is equal to 5220 votes. Now we solve this. The 0 of 80 is cancelled by the 0 of denominator of 100. Similarly, 0 of 90 is cancelled by the 0 of denominator of 100. And 50 divides 100 for 2 times. 2 cancels 8 for 4 times. 9 cancels 5220. 9 cancels 52 for 5 times. 9 times 5 is 45. Balance is 7. We carry 2. 9 times 8 is 72, and we carry 0. And 4 divides 580 for 145 times. Therefore, X equal to, by cross multiplication, 145 multiplied by 100 equal to 14,500. Thus, the total number of voters enrolled were 14,500. This way we can solve this question by another method. We go to the next question. Our question is, in an election between two candidates, 8% of voters did not vote. 78 votes were invalid. The winning candidate got 52% of total votes. Here it is written total votes, not the valid votes, and won the election by 402 votes. Find the total number of enrolled voters. We can solve this question by conventional method, as well as by shortcut method. Let us solve this question. First we will solve it by conventional method to make your concepts clear. Let the total votes be X. 8% of the voters did not vote. It means that 92% of the voters voted. So 92% of X is 92X upon 100. 52% of the total votes. What is that 52% of the total vote? Is 52X upon 100. We subtract 52X upon 100 from the polled votes, which is 92X upon 100. This gives us 40X upon 100. This 40X upon 100 are those votes which includes invalid votes as well as the votes gained by the defeated candidate. So how much the votes defeated candidate got? Defeated candidate got 40X upon 100 minus invalid votes. Those were 78 votes. These are the votes gained by defeated candidate. I write it by as defeated candidate gets 40X upon 100 minus 78. This I am writing D for defeated candidates. And what is the difference between the votes of winning candidate and defeated candidate? That is 402. So we find this difference. The winning candidate got 52X upon 100 minus defeated candidate got 40X upon 100 minus 78. And this is equal to 402 votes. Now we can solve and we can get the value of X. This gives 52X upon 100 minus 40X upon 100 is 12X upon 100. And the minus outside the bracket and minus inside the bracket before 78 makes plus 78. So 12X upon 100 plus 78 equal to 402. This gives 12X upon 100 equal to 402 minus 78, and 402 minus 78 equal to 324. 12 cancels, 12 for one time and 324 for 27 times. This gives X equal to 27 multiplied by 100 is 2700. Thus the total enrolled voters were 2700. I think you have understood the concept how to calculate the votes gained by defeated candidate, and from there we can find the difference between the winning candidate and defeated candidate, which was given to us as 402 votes. On solving we get the value of X equal to 2700. This is the total number of enrolled voters. Now we solve this question by shortcut method. Let there be 100% vote. Minus 8% people did not vote. Minus 52% got by the winning candidate. This gives us 40%. 100 minus 8 minus 52 is 40, and in percent terms it is 40%. These 40% includes the vote gained by the defeated candidate plus invalid vote. So defeated candidate gets 40% minus 78 votes which were invalid. Now the winning candidate gets 52% and defeated candidate gets 40% minus 78. This is equal to 402 votes. This gives us 12% plus 78 equal to 402 votes. 12% equal to 324 votes. Therefore 100% equal to 324 multiplied by 100 divided by 12. 12 cancels 324 for 27 times. This gives 27 multiplied by 100 equal to 2700 votes. This way we can solve it by shortcut method and reach to the answer fast. We go to the next question. Our question is, there were two candidates in an election. 5,000 voters did not cast their votes. 20% of the polled votes were invalid. The winning candidate won the election by 1,500 votes. The defeated candidate got 15% of total votes. Find the number of total enrolled voters. Here the important thing is defeated candidate got 15% of total votes and not the valid votes. This part is important, so we have to take care of it while solving the question. We will solve this question by conventional method as well as by shortcut method. First we solve this question by conventional method. Let the total number of votes be x, then votes polled is equal to x minus 5,000, as 5,000 voters did not cast their vote. Now 20% of the votes were invalid. It means that valid votes are 80% of this. So we multiply it by 80 upon 100. So these are the x minus 5,000 multiplied by 80 upon 100 is the valid votes. And the defeated candidate, I write it by D, gets 15% of total vote, which is 15x upon 100. So the winning candidate gets the valid votes minus the votes gained by the defeated candidate. So this is x minus 5,000 multiplied by 80 upon 100 minus 15x upon 100. These are the votes gained by the winning candidate. The difference between winning candidate and defeated candidate is the number of votes by which the winning candidate wins the election. So we can find out which is equal to 1,500. So winning candidate minus the defeated candidate's vote. The votes of winning candidate, which is x minus 5,000 into 80 upon 100. So we multiply 80 upon 100 in the values in parenthesis, which is 80x upon 100 minus 5,000 multiplied by 80 upon 100, which is 50 multiplied by 80. That is equal to 4,000 minus 15x upon 100. These are the votes by winning candidate minus the votes of defeated candidate, which is 15x upon 100, and this is equal to 1,500 votes. We can solve it. 80x minus 15x upon 100 minus 15x upon 100, which is 30x upon 100. 80x minus 30x is 50x upon 100 equal to minus 4,000 on transferring to right hand side becomes plus 4,000 plus 1,500 is 5,500. 50 divides 100 for 2 times. This gives x equal to 5,500 multiplied by 2 equal to 11,000. Thus the total enrolled voters x equal to 11,000 voters. This was the conventional method. Now we can solve this question by shortcut method. We solve the question by shortcut method. Let there be 100% votes. Now 5,000 voters did not vote. So we subtract 5,000 from 100%. These are the total polled votes. And 20% were invalid votes. So valid votes are 80%, 100%, 80% of 100% is 80%, minus 80% of 5,000 is 4,000. So these are valid votes, polled votes and valid votes. 15% of the total votes were gained by the defeated candidate. So winner gets valid vote minus the vote of the defeated candidate. So 80% minus 4,000, these were the valid votes, minus 15% of the votes gained by the defeated candidate. So difference is equal to winner's vote minus the vote gained by the defeated candidate. This is 80 minus 15 is 65% minus 4000. These are the votes gained by the winning candidate minus 15% votes of the defeated candidate. This gives 50% minus 4000 votes. This is equal to the difference by which the winning candidate wins, which is 1500. So 50% equal to 1500 plus 4000 is 5500. Therefore 100% equal to 11,000 votes. This way we can solve the question by shortcut method. Please do lot of practice solving the questions from different books. This will make you perfect in questions of percent. Here completes this video. Please like, share and subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon to get the latest notifications. Thanks for watching.